Success comes and goes, failure comes and goes as well. I already talked about failure recently with you guys, and now I want to talk about success with you guys, as it is just important to understand it as failure. Some things in life we just can't agree upon a definition for. Success is actually one of those things as well. And what I mean by that is there are different types of success. It's not just small, size of success, but what ultimately success means for you. Everyone's definition of success is a little bit different, and a lot of us a lot different. For one definition of success could be another definition of failure for another person. The definition of success for one person could be the definition of failure for another. So for example, one person could think that life is all about making money, becoming a billion, just making as much money as you can before you pass on. But another person would see that as a failure because it's just a waste of time, because they would say, well, it's more important to instead of working on yourself, enjoying what life has to offer. And that's one of the many beauties of life, is everyone has their own perspective. Everyone's unique in their own ways. And I want to tell you guys that when I say that you have your own definition of success, I really do mean it. And what I want you guys to get out of that is you don't have to follow someone else's definition of success just for you to be successful. Because what you think might be successful, actually might be mean failure for you. I've said this in the past, but I really mean it. Your own journey needs to be dictated by your own hands. You don't want to be doing things to please other people. What you want to do with your life is your own right. And so what? Someone's a little bit pissy that you didn't, maybe your parents are pissy at you for not getting that specific college degree. But so what? So what? It's your life and it's your rules. And it's important to both believe that and practice that. And by the way, guys, your success is completely doable. You might not know right now, right away, about what your definition of success is, what you want to get done before you go on. But just know that it can be accomplished, okay? You want to tell yourself that there's no way I can accomplish it because, well, maybe you want to come up with the excuse. Maybe the excuse this time is, I don't have the energy for it. Maybe, I'm not ready for it yet. Maybe it's just flat out, I don't want to do it. But deep down that that's what you want the most. Don't be afraid, guys, of doing what you want to do. Go chase your success and don't look back. Don't let your brain pull at the idea of not doing something just because it sounds boring, just because it takes a lot of work to do. Maybe it does. A lot of the time it does. In fact, I would go as far as saying most of the time it does. You want something out of life that means something, then you need to then putting in the work is just something you're gonna have to do. And I tell you what, guys, it took me up until quite recently to fully understand that concept, that if I want to go out and do something, I need to go out and do it myself. I need to go out and do it to the best of my ability, the real best of my ability. We all can achieve greatness. We all have that both that inner person and that inner drive. It doesn't matter how intelligent you are or you may think you are. It doesn't matter how lazy you think you are. None of these excuses matter, because what matters the most is what you can get done. Mind is a very powerful thing, guys, and you're even more powerful than that. So yes, the human will really goes that deep. The human will really can do anything it puts its mind to it. It's not just some stupid, some stupid dream that you heard about, that you were told about a million times as a kid, only to grow up and just be put in a shitty economy. Maybe that kind of is, what we're going through right now. But guess what? There's still you, and that's the biggest part. That's like 99.9% of it. You can complete it. You can go out and do it. You have the potential to do it, and you may not believe it right now, but it's the truth. And for some people, it's easy to confront, others not so easy. Because who doesn't want to sit inside all day, like sit inside all day, game, just do their own thing? No, who doesn't want to do that? But you know what? Whatever pleasure that can provide, that isn't even surface level compared to what you can achieve. And when I say you'll feel good when you start working on it, you're gonna feel good. This channel has already provided me so much joy, as far as just the little amount of growth, the small interactions with you guys, just seeing the views going up and seeing the positivity, and it really is awesome. Each and every one of us has that big goal in us that we want to get done sooner rather than later. But what is that for you guys? Success isn't always good. Also, you guys, as much as I just got done glazing it, it's actually not. A lot of the times, yes, it's a really good thing, but it's important to realize when in these moments of success and good that, again, it's important to stay humble in these moments and to realize that good moments, just like the bad ones, aren't going to last forever. And if you want to continue working, getting these moments, you got to continue working at it. And if you don't, well, it's just going to go back to that baseline where you don't feel, as good as you potentially can. I mean, I know I've had my moments where I got cocky with good things in my life, and that ended up me losing the inner drive to want to do something. And what do you know? I put it off for a year or two, or as long as I can. I bet a lot of you can relate to that too. But with anything out there, like any other emotion that you could feel, it's just about how your relationship with it is that matters. Because one way could be very healthy, and the other way could be very bad. Now, guys, what is one goal, long-term and short-term, that you want to work on this year? Let me know in the comment section. Please subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video very shortly. You guys have a great rest of your day. Take care.